Is that one? Yo, can you hear me? I think that's better. So I recently got a new theme, which you can see, and I haven't actually tested it out, so let's see how it goes. I just wanted to do some labs, really. How is everyone's night going? Let's see if we've got... So, this was just sort of an impromptu stream. I just wanted to jump on and have a bit of fun, really. Kids have just gone to bed, and I thought, well, why not? Let me just open up my phone and get on the right stream. Otherwise, I won't be able to look at chat as well. 2 seconds. I know this is really professional of me right now. Awesome. Awesome. Right. Yo, let's see if that works. It should work. Let me know if you can actually hear me properly, whether I'm loud, quiet, you know, whatever. Copy can read you get on. That is what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. Right. All I want to do, jump on, do some labs. Anybody have any particular... Hey, Jordy, how's it going, man? Anybody have any particular labs they want to go through? I mean, I can do SQL injection. I can do any of them. And by do any of them, I mean, I can try and do any of them. So let's go. Nah, man, I'm all good. As I say, wife's gone out, kids have just gone to bed. I was going to do some other stuff tonight. I was going to do some coding, but I thought, actually, I want to do some of this. So, yeah. Let's crack on with some labs. Dealer's choice. I'm here to learn and watch. Cool. Okay. Let's do some SSRF stuff. I love SSRF. Obviously, I've just started burping my browser. That's fine. Let's access the lab. I need to access localhost/admin and delete the user Carlos. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Sorry if I sound a bit hoarse. I've got like a bit of a chesty thing going on. Let's just add this to scope, and then let's only show scope items. Let's go into proxy and do that. That's fine. So now I should be able to just intercept all this stuff. Okay, so let me know if you can't see anything properly, or whether it's too big or too small or anything like that. Cool. I'm in a hotel at the moment, so just figured I'd hop in. Awesome. Thanks for joining, man. How was your little project earlier? Was it any good? I'm looking forward to seeing the result from that. Anyway, here we can see there's a stock API. It looks like we can add our own URL. So, but collaborator client is only for professional users. Okay. Well, let's send this to repeater, which is just Control R if anybody doesn't know. And let's go to... Somebody give me a good... in fact, let's show off some of Ross's Nanoy Master, whatever he's called nowadays, stuff. Swines, whatever you want to call it, is awesome. Grab that URL and you just chuck it in there and then see what happens. All it does, it captures a request and it will give you all the details. So with any luck, internal server, you could know. Oh, yeah, because I need to access localhost, don't I? Dum. Localhost. Let's see what happens. So we can see. Okay, cool. So let's show in browser in current session. That's fine. Copy. Chuck that in there. We get nothing back from that, which is okay. So let's go to /admin. Is it a URL? No, it's a post, isn't it? Yeah. Pretty good. I'll share some of the details with you. Was that you that just messaged me? I got a message and I wasn't sure what it was. I'll have a look in a minute. Let me just slide down my phone. Yes, I am familiar with it. I won't post it. I won't say the details, but yes, I am familiar with that function or that filter in current browser session. So going to this stock API, which obviously makes some sort of curl request or something and returns the response. we can request the local host and the admin functionality. Don't look at that. Hold up. Hold up. Let me just close Slack here. Nobody saw anything and that. And that. No, go away. Right. Cool. Nobody saw any of that. It's fine. Don't judge me. Yeah. I am familiar with that, mate. Thanks, mate. Yeah, anyway, we can request /admin, and we obviously get that page, and we just delete Carlos. Admin interface is only available if logged in as the administrator or if requested from loopback. Okay, so that's not how we solve it. So let's check our history here. Nope. So, okay, what we need to do here is request this URL from here, like this. So, bam. We can actually change that to be localhost because it is from the loopback URL. And then we should, if we go back to here, we should have solved the lab, right? Right? Tell me we solved it. We didn't solve it. Why didn't we solve it? Could not. Why? What? Let's get this HTTPS. There we go. Now we solved the lab. See, I'm a genius, really. Anyhow, I mean, I know I went through that and didn't really explain anything. I just did stuff. But this stock URL is obviously requesting to something. And if we can make a request, the local host, then it'll obviously connect to its own local host. And then we can request the /admin that is associated with it. So awesome. Let's go back to this one. Let's not confuse it by opening lots. Let's just do this one. To solve the lab, you must check the stock functionality and scan the internal 192.168.0 range for an admin interface on port 8080 and then delete it. Okay, so same thing, that's fine. Let's do the same stuff again. Cool. Let's add this to scope. And we'll re-request this, and we'll actually just remove this one from scope. There we go. So same deals. We got to go into somewhere like this, and we'll do intercept, check stock. Cool. So we've got the same thing here. So let's send this to intruder and repeater. So again, Control R, Control I. R is for repeater, I is for intruder. Click send. So obviously on here, it said scan the internal network for a admin interface. But what happens if we just do /admin missing parameter? Okay, that's fine. What did we last have? So I mean, we could just assume that it's going to be the same and just try that. Missing parameter. Okay, cool. So I'm going to assume that's not the case, and instead we go over to over to intruder, clear all that crap, and we just want to do this. Now, this is cool to see it unfold. I'm in college. No, sorry, I just jumped from one thing to another. Somebody said in chat, this is cool to see it unfold. I'm in college now and find that poring over textbook hasn't taught me much beyond definitions. Do you have any content creators that you would recommend I follow for additional training? Yes. So, I love watching John Hammond. I think he's great. I learn a lot from John. There's the XSS Rat that I think has done some great stuff. In fact, do you know what? I can probably, without disclosing too much of my own personal web history, because everyone loves that. Obviously, we have... oh, crap, I just did something wrong here. In the chat, we have some content creators as well. Or at least we did. Okay, I think he left. Never mind. Agree to this, whatever. So we have John. John Hammond. So got John Hammond here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So John's really good. He does a lot of this sort of stuff that's well worth watching, and he keeps it interesting, which is nice. It's not just boring, repetitive stuff. For example, I recently watched his, which one was it? Yeah, this NetWire one. That was really good. Yeah, like Jordy said, Jordy. I don't know how you pronounce your name. I always say Geordie, but I don't know if it is. Yeah, so Live Overflow is really good. There's Hacksplained. Really good. He's a cool guy. I like him. XSS Rat. This guy here. And one more if I had. I mean, Zephyrfish used to do stuff. Yeah. I'll say Zephyrfish did a lot of stuff a while ago. I don't think he does much. Yeah, a year ago now. Oh, ZephyrSec is his thing here. Oh. Yeah, ZephyrSec 2 years ago. Yeah, so it was quite a while ago he did anything on security. But you just saw him, and he's a good pal of mine, is Mr. Turvey. I used to work with him a couple of years back. Really good guy. Really good content as well. Actually, if I get stuck on a particular tool, I tend to go to Luke's channel. So yeah, he's really good. But yeah, there are a couple of people to follow. Also, people like Nahamsec. Hold up, Nahamsec for bug bounty stuff. He has a lot of followers. He's more sort of bug bounty based rather than pen testing. But again, really worth watching. And yeah, that's sort of off the top of my head. They're the people that I'd recommend. And I know that was a massive sort of tangent, but there you go. Going back to this. So we need to scan the internal network. We have 192.168.1. Sorry, .0.1. And we need to scan it for /admin. So we know the port is 80AD, so we can just do /admin. And obviously %2F is the /. So in here, what we want to do is go to numbers. From this payload type drop down, so from 1 to 255, obviously in the address range, 1300, and that will, with any luck, give us. That's fine. What's going on here? So with any luck here, we'll get a 200 OK. Maybe not, but if not, we should get a different content length. So obviously here in the response, you've got missing parameters. So we know that .1 is a valid response to a degree. I mean, we're obviously missing a parameter, which we could brute force. That's fine. That's not an issue. Alternatively, we might find another one that doesn't require it. So let's look for 200s. So that way. And unfortunately, because I'm running the community version of Burp, I don't get the speediness of the, although I do have the ability to get Turbo Intruder, but never mind. I'll just do it on normal. Alternatively, I guess I could write it in Python, but then we have Geordie and Chani who just laugh at me for my Python skills. So now that this is running, I'm expecting it to find something fairly low down. I'm really hoping it's not going to go all the way up to like 255. I'm not sure if that's a Rusty joke, as in you've learnt Rust and you're showing off, or whether, or whether you're just being genuine. Too busy giving trainings, not enough coding. Oh mate, I know. So I've got the day. Not the day off tomorrow. That's not true. But I've got the day to write some more code on a tool internally. And my Go, if I don't write Go code consistently, then it just ends up sucking. What we could do, and I really hope this doesn't show anything private. No. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't. We could always write something in Python, so we could do, why has it got a giant pane at the side here? There we go. In fact, let's just hide sidebar. No, it's fine. So we can do import requests. If I do this, that means I have to install Python on my local machine. I don't have Python on here. Do you want to see me write it? I mean, I'm not really fussed. I can either write the code or not. Honestly, I'm not worried either way. I was kind of hoping we'd find something here already. But I'm also kind of thinking it's probably just 0.1 because nothing's come up. So page speed localhost or 192.168.0.1 port 8080 and then /admin. And what do we have to do here? It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. Solve lab, check, scan the internal network. Yeah, for an admin interface on port 8080. I'll let this intruder thing run. Wherever it's gone. Where's burp? Oh, it's green now, isn't it? Yeah, see, so here I'm going to guess if we go render, we're not going to get anything back from this. Could not connect to it, yeah. Sorry, so I've got a bit of a chesty thing going off. I keep coughing. Hope it's not Rona. So missing parameter. We could always just try and brute force the parameters. Is that what we get from this? Yeah. So what if we do like we've. You know what's really annoying is because intruder takes so long on a free version of burp, it takes me so long to even try and solve anything. Because now the next thing I wanted to try was to like brute force parameters, which would work in the same way. So it would go over here, and I'd just add, if I'm in the right pane, I would just add parameters onto here. So I'd be like, do that, and then equals true or something like that, and then we just brute force these parameters. But because burp takes so long on the community edition, I don't want to do that. I think this is probably the way forward. This is probably going to find something. It's probably on like IP 254 or something. Is that, if any, should I just look at the solution and then just see if I'm on the right track? I just don't want to sit here forever waiting for this to brute force. What do you guys reckon? Thoughts and comments. Go on, guys. Let me know. I could also listen to some music in the background. Let's put on some lo-fi hip hop. Lo-fi. Lo-fi with ads. I fucking love it. Also, why is there new sound? That's weird. Why is there no sound? How peculiar. I say checks you on the right track. That lets you. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I say I don't want to be here forever waiting for this to finish if I'm not on the right track. Let's go back to this one and just double check that we haven't got anything yet. So Phil, come on. Yeah, all right, let's have a look. So solution. So we clear that, go, and we set the 1 to 255 from start attack, status common. You'll see a single entry shown to it. Yep, so that's perfect. That's exactly what we're doing. So we literally just have to wait, and I guarantee it's on fucking 254 or something. It's just taking forever. Come on, we've got this. We've got this. Come on then. Just gotta wait. I mean, I could always stream from my laptop, which has got Burp Pro on it. But but if I do that, it's kind of a work laptop, and I probably shouldn't. Any better solutions? I'll tell you what. I'm going to do a race for time thing. So, def main return. If hold up, hold your horses. Let's go in. Go away. Plain text, and we do Python. If name equals main. Cool. There. Is equal to requests dot. Oh man, I'm so rusty with Python. It's unreal. What's the request here? Let's copy this URL. What? No. Copy this URL. Okay, that's better. And I believe now is it requests? Oh god, I just whacked my microphone. Sorry, everyone. Where's my browser gone? There he is. Python request post data, and I'm pretty sure it's just data. Dot content. Well, I just said it like that, is it? Why you lied to me? Oh, that's obviously it's dot post. And then the data is whatever we have here, which is stock API. Stock API. And it's HTTP 192.168.0. How do I do that in Python? That's not right, is it? Then we'll. I mean, I suppose actually it's a digit. And we'll just call it IP range, I guess. For no, thank you. Why is it going weird? For IP range in range 01 to 256 because it's Python. Isn't this right? Again, it's been so long since I've done this. What is going on? Man, this is why I don't like Windows. I was much happier when I was working from Linux. Anyway. So for IP and IP range, in range, then we do the post request, and then we get the text, which you said was dot content. I'm going to do dot text and say screw you. And then we'll save that, because I'm pretty sure that should just run. If we go all the way back here. Documents, and let's do... Didn't I have a streaming one? Nope. Folder, streaming. SSRF lab. Let's do requests, just whatever, .r.py. But I'm pretty sure I don't even have Python installed. So, download Python. Okay, that's cool. It's still going. So we're still on track. We're still beating the timer. Download this. Yep, keep. So what's everyone else up to today anyway? Also, I don't see the chat on my screen. Hold up. Is it because this actually needs to be all the way down here? There you go. That's better. You should now be able to see things on the screen. Now tell me if you can or you can't. And I feel like there's quite a delay in this because I'm looking at my phone and it's like quite a bit behind. Either that or my phone's just really behind. Chat is now appearing. Awesome. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Do I already have Python? Hey, I do already have Python. Python 3, Python r.py. Pip. Come on, we got pip. Yeah, we do. Install requests. And cancel that. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's the fact that if you have a look here, the screen capture was at the top, so it was over everything else. So obviously now it's under everything else, so everything else is on top of it, and you can actually see the screen, which is cool. Now let's run this. Oh yeah, of course, because why wouldn't I be able to see that? Right. So what I actually want to do is, if r.text does not contain, let's close that. How do we do this? Python string not contain. Dot substring is equal to -1. Full string dot find substring. Okay. So full string dot find. We need, what are we looking for? Could not contain that one. Want that. And if that is equal to -1, then we want to. Yeah, exactly that. Thanks, CodePilot. Did I? Fuck off. I mean, politely go away. Oh yeah, your way was probably easier, Geordie. But this still shouldn't take long. This should still probably beat Burp's way of doing it, right? I think Burp's stuck. I think Burp just died, to be honest. Right, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. I just need to check the kids because they have gone to bed. It would help if I remembered how to do things. Intermission. Hello again. Right. So my Python script actually did nothing. So let's just double check that I can do it in Geordie's way. I'm going to call you Geordie, by the way. I don't know if it's Geordie or Geordie, but so oops. Not in r.text. So let's try that, which it should be fine. But alternatively, what we could do is just do if r.status. There we go. You could do it that way as well. Let's just do that. So hopefully... No, because it's port 80 and we need /admin. Why am I such a numpty? So IP, yeah, that's fine because that said missing parameter. So that's the one that we know exists but kind of doesn't, if that makes sense. But we should have at least one more in theory. Because if we don't, then I have no idea. I'm giving a mobile training in 2 days. Sorry, the next 2 days. Can't wait to make fun of Java all the time. Yeah, mate, Java's a piece of shit. This is why I think Burp should be rewritten. Burp should be rewritten into like Go or Rust or something that's awesome. 205. Come on, man. All right, so where's my Burp and why is it not reached 205 yet? We're on 201. I downloaded Python. I rewrote the script twice in Python, and it still beat the community version of Burp. That's ridiculous. I mean, granted, the Python script was 15 lines long, and at that it was probably less because I didn't actually need this. But still, Jesus, man. All right, let's go back to here and go to repeater and scroll down and go down here and 205 8080/admin. Right. And then we need delete this one here. So found, follow redirect. Does that mean that I won the challenge? Congratulations. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, man. Right, I'm doing everything in Python from now on because Burp takes forever. If I need to intrude or something, I'm rewriting it into Python for reasons. Right, did that make sense to everyone? So I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can actually see it. What we did is we looped over 1 to 255 and we replaced the last octet in the IP address on port 8080 and the path /admin, which is what the challenge said. This is obviously just the URL that we were given, and if the status code is 200, which we know the rest of them were 500s or 400s, then we print out the IP and then we replace the given IP in here with the 205, which was the one that was found, and we then found a URL called /delete /admin/delete, and then the username was Carlos, and then we ran it, and then we followed the redirect, and then we won. Right. Hopefully that made sense. The fuck is this? Why is there a blank thing? Yeah, whatever. Cool. Right, next one. Solved. SSRF with blacklist-based input. I like it. To solve the lag, you must access the admin interface /admin and delete the thing. The developer has deployed 2 weak anti-SSRF defenses you'll need to bypass. Cool, that sounds like fun. And Jordy said, totally agree, it's a nice tool, but it should be definitely rewritten and needs more intuitive UI. I don't know, mate. I think the UI is okay. Let's bring up Burp quickly. Where is it? It's green there. I'm always looking for the purple one. Like, it's definitely a nicer UI than Zap. And I'm not shitting on Zap. I like Zap. I actually think Zap is better than Burp in some cases. I don't think the UI is terrible. I just think that it needs... The back end needs rewriting. I think if you did it into, like, let's say Go or Rust or something, or even Python, it would be better. Java, I mean, let's just, for argument's sake, look how much RAM this is probably eating right now. Burp. Almost a gig of RAM, and it's not really doing anything. Anyway, I don't want to shit on Burp. I'm not here to shit on Burp. That's my day job. Right, go back into here. Oh wait, let's add, actually, before we do anything. Add this to the scope and disable that one. And we request this one. There we go. Now that one's in scope. So what are you doing in a hotel then, mate? Why are you not at home? So on this one, we have a URL of something, some whatever this shop is, and it gets stuff. So I'm going to assume we can't just do localhost because that would be one of the things that it was saying we can't do. Actually, let me just go back to the lab description and see what we have to access. I have to access /localhost/admin. Fine, easy. So /admin. External stock check blocked for security reasons. Let's just try an IP. Blocked for security reasons. Okay, so the first thing I would try here is something that points to localhost. So like localtest.me points to 127.0.0.1. Am I streaming tonight then? Are you in chat, Ryan? I feel like you might be. Yes, I am streaming tonight. Totally agree. That's why I usually rep and stuff. Not sure if that message actually reached the chat, disconnected for a bit. Yes, it did. CBA to do a 5-hour commute for 3 days. That is fair enough. Where are you? Surely the entire of your country isn't 5 hours. Like, I mean, that sounded really rude, but I mean, it's not that big a country. I'm pretty sure 5 hours you'd pretty much reach from end to end, wouldn't you? So the so deploy some weak SSRF stuff. So let's go back to the beginning here. And we can see that it's low. No, that's not the beginning. So firstly, let's just quickly ping this. So that is actually a domain. No. URL decode that. URL decode that. Grab that. Chuck it in there. Let's see what it comes out with. Oh, sorry. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. 2.5 hours each way. Yeah. So there's no response from that server. Fine. I don't really care. That doesn't really matter. So what can we do with this? So we can't. I mean, we can try like one. Let's have a look at Google. Request IPv6 URL in browser. Do you have to wrap it in square quotes, or is it just? Yeah, you do. Square quotes. What am I talking about? /admin. So we can try this. External stock check blocked for security reasons. How could we do this? So Integrity did an open redirect tool that also can be used for SSRF. So let's just have a look. Redirect from. So let's go back to here. Try this. So before I move on with this, you could always try at 127.0.0.1. No, okay, that's fine. And that would have used 127.0.0. I know I keep stopping, but at localhost local test.me cannot extend. Okay. So what if we did /admin there? Weird how that didn't work. Okay, so what we're basically doing here is we're looking at the URL. So the URL it requested was stock.whatever, So in the code, it might be looking for that URL and assuming that it's just checking to see whether that exists within a domain or within this string here. We can pretend that it's a username and just then fetch the local test.me, which, as I said before, we can go into here and just prove this, ping local test.me, and it returns 127.0.0.1, which is cool, but apparently if you do /admin, it doesn't work, which again is pretty weird. So let's why don't want to encode %2f? Okay, so that's one option. The other option is we do dot payloads all the things. Is it XIP? I think it's XIP. Oh, NIP. So you can do like any subdomain dot whatever, and it'll point to something. Here we go. Yeah. So that dot 127.0.0.1 dot nip.io, which okay didn't work. I feel like maybe I'm overthinking this. I feel like maybe I'm overthinking this. Anyway, let's go back to this tool. We can do that, and we want to redirect to local test.me because we know that one works, and we'll just chuck all these in here. We'll allow all of them, and then it gives you a big fat list. Why is that invalid? Enter the domain you want to redirect from, whitelist domain, and then enter the domain you want to be redirected to. Right. 127.0.0.1.nip.io. Let's try that. Why does that not work? How weird. So we've got example.com. Okay, fine, whatever. So we can have a look in here and see if any of these apply. They don't really seem to apply. We could try. No, because we know that we can access it from local test.me. So we should be able to reach that, yeah. So we can reach it, but it says it can't. So in fact, are we supposed to be on a port? We're not. It wasn't, was it? It was just port 80. Yeah. Localhost/admin. What if we just do localhost/admin? No, okay, that's fine. For an easy one that I swear I've probably already done before, this is annoying me. Anybody in the chat got any ideas? What else can we do here? Oh, we can always try and change it to get, but I doubt that's going to make any difference. No, not found. Okay. Change it back to post. External stock checked blocked for security reasons. It isn't as simple as just. I'm pretty sure we've tried this. 127.0.0.1/admin. If that works, I was going to say if that works, I'll be really pissed off. That's fine. So that doesn't work. I mean, we can do 127.1. I mean, that will, I'm pretty sure resolve is the same. Yeah. Same with local test.me. That will also fail. Yeah. Okay. Now, the way that I usually deal with things like this is I'll do a 302 redirect. However, swin/o. I doubt it even reaches our own domain. Let's chuck that in there. It could not reach it, weirdly. So it's not actually going to reach out to a third-party domain, so it means that we have to use something like local test or 127 or localhost. What else can we try? Let's go through here and have a look. Now that's applicable. No. We could try that. That's the sort of thing I was talking about. So redirect to 127.0.0.1. Nope, didn't think that would work. What can we try? Funnily enough, this is actually going to be on the stream tomorrow. I'm doing a proper stream tomorrow. This was just sort of an impromptu one. Just have a bit of fun. So bypass. Let's start from the top. Bypass using. Right, bypassing filters. So we know 127.0.0.1 doesn't work. So we tried that. /admin on port 80. Yep. So that's not going to work, and we know that localhost doesn't work, right? Yeah. Cool. We tried that as well. Yeah, cool. So that doesn't work. That's fine. Let's try these. I would not know. I would not have guessed these. Oh, I copied the whole thing. Port 80/admin. No, okay. Yeah, so I mean, obviously, localtest.me is there, spoofed up web collaborator. It's going to be the same thing, unless they're really explaining it. Client error forbidden. I mean, that's a new one. We tried this as well. This didn't work. No. Okay, I mean, we haven't tried 127.0.0.2 or all the way up to 256. Don't think that worked. Oh, did that really work? Are you fucking shitting me? So why can I request it? But hold up, let's just see something quickly. Let's request in browser in original session or whichever one, doesn't really matter. So okay, so we get nothing from that. Funnily enough. Yeah, they're not repeated, are they? So admin interfaces only right. Hold up. I'm not being super mega dumb, am I? No. Okay, cool. Hold up. So actually, yeah. So we did get. Fuck off. If I copy. Where was I? This one. If I copy the. What was I doing? Requesting browser. In current session, whatever. I actually get something which is /admin, don't I? Which is different to what I get here. Which is cool. So that means that's worked. I get an extra thing here. So let's look at /admin. So I get the admin panel. Awesome. However, if I do /admin, it doesn't work. We found out. What if I put a port here? Does that work? No. What was the original one? Because I've actually lost that. So let's quickly just request this again. Check stock. Send to repeater. Cancel because I've got fat fingers. And then we want to quickly mark this as SSRF filter original. It's spelled wrong, but it's fine. So let's use that URL and do that. Let's see if that works. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that's annoying. But I'm obviously on the right track here. We can fuck off. We can see that there is an admin panel here. Which is kind of annoying because if that works, which it obviously does. Oh wait, what was the? I need to delete the user cards. Okay, so let's try that again. In this one, we have /admin/delete, so we know that. Is there any reason why we can't just chuck that in the back there? I mean, did it work anyway? Do we know that it didn't work? No. Okay, that's fine. Worth a try, wasn't it? Yeah, not solved. Cool. So that didn't work. Any ideas? Anybody got any ideas? Do I get given a user? I do not. Okay. So I don't have a user account. I can't check it from that side of it. /admin. So /admin doesn't work. It's not going to be parameter pollution or anything like that. It's not going to be parameter pollution. And stock API is equal to that. No. I didn't think that would be it. Hey, MDI Second Man, how are you doing? Welcome in. Have you got any ideas about this one? I don't want to check the solution because that feels cheating. They've deployed. So I'm on the SSRF one. I know that I can hit the local host using not 127.0.0.1 because that doesn't work. That doesn't work. However, if I use .2, it does work. Obviously, it's still the same thing. And if I do /admin, I get the same thing, right? No, I don't. No, admin is reflected in here. So I get /admin, and I need to figure out a way of actually viewing it within the context of the admin. But obviously, when I do /admin, is it blocking the keyword admin? Well, I believe it's blocking the keyword admin. So if I do admin in here, right, it doesn't work. Which I get that, and it also was blocking the hostname. So we've bypassed the hostname. That's fine. But how can we bypass admin? I mean, I'm gonna guess it's case sensitive. And then it wasn't case sensitive, and then I look like a fool. Well, there we go. Sometimes it just takes somebody in chat to say something. Anyway, okay, so it was case sensitive, and we bypassed it. Wasn't that fun? Hey, I solved the thing. Cool, that's solved. Let's go back to the lab description. And let's go back to SSRF. I lost where I was. Nope. There we go. So solved. Let's do this one. So, two ideas pop into my mind. Can you? Yeah. So I looked for. Well, I didn't notice any redirects. What I did see was, yeah, exactly. I did say that previously in the chat. I said 302 redirects is the sort of thing I would go for. But being that it's a lab, it doesn't even connect externally. Yeah. So apparently what it was the two things was this thing here. So it was filtering on admin, but it wasn't filtering for. It was just filtering lowercase, I guess. So yeah, it wasn't case sensitive. Sorry, it was case sensitive. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Unless people want to do something else. Should we do a different lab, or should we carry on with server-side request forgery? One thing I really stuck out is request smuggling, so I don't think I'll embarrass myself too much on stream with that one. Maybe that's a time. Maybe that's another one for another stream. Yeah, move on to the next one. Let's do it. Access lab. Right, 2 seconds. I just need to check my kids again because they should be asleep by now. Bear with me for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Where's Streamlabs? There he is. Right, I'm back. Cool. So let's go on. Let's carry on with the next one. I don't know why that's stuck. We got the lab here. Yeah, cool. Let's change the scope again. Add that scope. Delete that one. Refresh that again, and we should get it. Yeah, awesome. So what's the point of this one? We need to solve the lab, change, get the admin interface at .12 and delete the user Carlos. Cool. Cool. The stock checker has been restricted to only access the local application, so you'll need to find a way to. You'll need to find an open redirect. Okay, that's cool. Let's have a look. Funnily enough, this. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, not a problem, I hope. So we need to find an open redirect as well. Let's, I suppose, see what we can actually do with this. Let's see what next product does. Path. Okay, cool. So we can possibly play with the two things here. So we have got an open, presumably an open redirect here. So let's try this. Let's do HTTP local host. No, it's not local host. 192.168.0.12 port 8080 /admin, right? 32 found, follow redirection. And that probably won't let us in because obviously now it's redirecting me to my own sort of internal network. So what can we do with this? Stock API. Cool. So actually I think all we have to do is grab this and then just chuck it in here, really. That should work. So let's just URI encode that. You can hear me, right? I did put everything back to normal. I think I did. Somebody ping me to make sure we can hear me. Should be able to, I think. Yeah, it looks like everything's good. Cool. So, yeah, now that we've done that, we can just send that and we should. Right? Yeah. Awesome. So, exactly that. We can just delete username Carlos. So, again, instead of doing. Where did I copy to? Just chuck that in there. And we should have finished that one. Right? Yeah, cool. So I know I did that without actually explaining anything. So we had an open redirect on the site. So what we did is we leveraged that for the SSRF to actually redirect to, because obviously it can only access its own site. We used the open redirect to leverage that and use it to do a 302 redirect to the URL that we wanted, because the open redirect was on the current site, and then we could redirect to the 192.168.0.12 site, and we can delete the username Carlos. And then we won. Okay, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. And let's just move on with the next one. There's no point in going over that. Oh, I've lost it. Where is it? There. Cool. Let's just redirect that and see which one we've done. Cool. Out of band detection, and then we go to the expert level. Fun. To prevent the Academy platform from being used to attack third parties, our firewall blocks interactions between labs and arbitrary external systems. So, I don't have a collaborator server. Does this mean that I need? Does this mean that you give me a collaborator server? They don't give me one. Crap. Free collaborator server. I thought collaborator was free until I tried using it. It's only pro. Okay, can we? I know it's so. If we just do like ping blah.collaborator dot, is it Burp or Portswigger? Hold on, let me just go back to here. Oh, that's wrong. It's burpcollaborator.net. Okay, so I should be able to use that, right? I should be able to use that, I think. because it doesn't actually need. I don't think I need to get anything back from it. It's just hitting that service. So let's find out. There's nothing in here. Let's see what we're actually getting in the logs here. Hold up. Hold up a second. Did I change the scope? Paste URL. I did not. Silly me. View details. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. So what are we looking for here? This site uses analytics software which fetches the URL specifying the referrer header. Okay, that would be why. So let's send that to repeater, and we've got a referrer header here. And if we use that, which I'm pretty sure it just was, wasn't it? So when the product page is loaded. Wait, let's intercept on, view details, collaborator is here. Forward. Referrer? A referrer in there? I mean, I know that's a lab header, so it probably has nothing to do with that. Oh, fuck. What a dumbass. Am I being really, really stupid now? I'm a fat fingers. Right, grab that, referrer, change that to that. Okay, awesome. That was as simple as that. So, yeah, referrer obviously had the SSRF vulnerability in it. And I just had to request any burp collaborator server. So that was fairly easy. Unfortunately, without my laptop, I don't actually have burp collaborator installed or available. So let's go on to the final two, I think, isn't it? Yeah, final two for this one. SSRF with whitelist based input filters. Oh, fun. This lab has that. Yeah. Solve the lab. Change the stock check URL to the admin interface at localhost admin and delete Carlos. Has deployed an anti-SSRF filter that we need to bypass. Awesome. Well, let's bypass it then. Let's go to scope. Remove that, paste URL. We request. Go into here. Turn proxy on and check. Cool. Right. Send that to repeater and let's try hacking away. So it's localhost/admin. And obviously if we just do localhost/admin, it's not going to work, is it? No. So we can do local test.me/admin. External stock must be on that URL. Okay, so we could try the thing that we tried last time. Oh crap! Let's grab that. Let's do like at 127.0.0.0.2/admin. Dot 127.0.0.1.2.io. Okay, so it's not going to be straightforward. So let's have a look what we can do. It needs to have this URL, or it needs to be this URL. So let's go over here. No, it's the S stock. That's fine. We assumed that we couldn't get. Let's just. Do you know what's going to be easier? Let's click check stock. Cool. So this is the URL that we know we need. That's the URL we know we need. And where are we? intruder. Sorry, repeater. Malformed escape pair index. Weird. Okay. So it needs to be that URL. What can we do about that? Actually, that reminds me of a URL passing bug. Well, this one. Malformed escape pair. I mean, that is weird, isn't it? If nothing else, that is a weird bug to have. But I don't think that's going to be the challenge. So we need to figure out a way of... Oh, we need to figure out a way of pointing that to localhost. And by the looks of it, there's no open redirect. There's nothing like that. It's going to be the same on all these pages. Yeah. I mean, we can actually, just to verify that, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the case. We can try Paris. Yeah, so that's the same. And try Milan. And that's the same as well. Yeah, right. So that's fine. They weren't different URLs or anything like that. Yeah. So the at I tried, and we do at localhost, right? And we know the path is going to be /admin. Admin. Oh god, I'm so bad at typing. So the external check host must be this URL or this domain. So the other thing I thought of was obviously like .localhost, but it has to be that, or even local test.me, which again points to localhost. Add a slash before. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So localhost. Let's just try /. Illegal character in authority. I was trying to read that then. It was really hard to read. Double /. No, it didn't work. Okay, /. Ah, did you just get it? No, it couldn't connect to that stock. That's weird. Why? Let's URL encode that so it's %to-f. Okay, so it couldn't connect to it, but it's not an error. I mean, it is an error, but it's not the same error we were getting. Localhost /admin. So we are on. Maybe we're on the right track. I'm not sure what you said. What at? This error is weird, for sure. Should we have a little Google? Should we go on a little tangent here? Making a HTTP request to my local BAMP server from the Android emulator. What? I guess it's a Java thing. Jordy, can you confirm it's a Java thing? What about hash before the thing? Yeah. Let's try it. Could not connect to the external stock, but let's again try and URL encode it. No, okay, no, that's fine. So let's go check out payloads, all the things again, and let's do SSRF. Let's see if there's any good things in here. And I know for a fact. Let's look for @. I mean, we could try these sort of whatever they're called, something characters. Oh, I forgot what they're fucking called now. So bypass filter var function. That's one for you, Geordie. So let's try this. So we know that is port 80, right? And that should fetch it, albeit it might not actually fetch anything, but it yeah. Okay. Am I being dumb here? What is this? So that is actually port 8080, right? So if we need to do this, we need to point this one to port 8080. Am I right with that? And then do like localhost 80 admin, something like that. Illegal character. Okay. but are we on the right tracks? Oh, no, I'm going to insert. On the right tracks with that? Okay, it's a slash. Missing parameter again, like it's a weird. There's a weird error. You're not gonna be able to do the whole path because then it's not just a domain, is it? And I think that's what it's expecting here. I mean, what happens if you just do a thing there? Oh wait, no. So port, yeah. So that's port 8080. External stock check must be host, whatever that is. So like that. Let's try that one. Illegal character in authority index 7. I mean, I don't know what index 7 is. Index 7 would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'd be like here. Unless 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Weird. Okay. What else can we try? Bypassing using combinations. I don't think that's going to be the case. Bypassing single URL. I have no idea what %61 is. %61 slash missing parameter. Okay. There's no. No, there's not. There's no redirecting there. Okay. What are we doing? Anybody got any ideas? I don't think it's going to be DNS rebinding because obviously we don't control the list that domain anyway. Oh, right, that's the wrong tab. Yeah, we don't control that domain. So it has to be that URL. Does it have to be that port? Does it say? So what if we do dot? No, it doesn't say anything about the ports. What if we do 1, 2, 3, 4? Internal server error because it can't reach it. Okay. Now, I mean, it could be something as simple as looking for different ports on that host and seeing what we can see. I find that really hard to believe, though. You wouldn't have to brute force the ports and then find a service that's running and then find an open redirect and then do it. No, that seems silly. Why do we presume that the backend takes the second part after the at? What do you mean? So if I had the at here, what, at localhost, right? Maybe your old parser on the backend takes the first part as the host name. I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, generally speaking, you do it as so. I'm just gonna use this as a notepad right now. So you'd have something like username, password at localhost port / path, right? So this is like a basic auth thing. That's how you could also request a basic authentication thing through the browser. So what you're doing when you do it beforehand is you're saying, hey, this is actually the username at localhost, albeit in our case, this is, although it's treating it as a username, but it is actually like a domain, so domain.blah.com. And this is treated as a username. If you don't specify anything here, there's a password. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll carry on explaining in case anybody doesn't know. But if you don't specify a password here, it treats that just as a username. But yeah, no, you're right. Let's try it. So what's going on there? Cannot accept. Yeah, okay, so it couldn't connect, but let's assume that that's port 8080 and it's going to say missing parameter, right? Yeah. So it is. I believe it is taking this because it is expecting something on that back end. Sorry, on that parameter, and the parameter is this without the percent sign. Yeah, so we can prove that. So it is expecting this bit to be the URL. What if we did test dot, right? No, so it has to be that domain. So you're right. It's got to be something to do with like. Oh, what? Sorry, have I disconnected? My phone's just disconnected. Am I still running? Yeah, I look like I'm still running. What about trying... what, before it or after it? Right, local host comment. Nah, it doesn't seem to work. Yeah, it's still running. Good, thank you. So port 8080, then local host. Missing parameter. Man. Missing parameter. So yeah, it obviously doesn't like that. So what we actually need to find is /admin and yeah, no, that's right. What if... I know I tried this a second ago, but what if it's just something like this? Which one does it check? Obviously the first one. Missing parameter, yeah, okay. Welcome back, Jordy. I didn't even know you were gone, mate. I mean, I know you weren't chatting, but I didn't know you were gone. My idea is localhost /admin. So the URL path still sees that and validates the domain. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Localhost comment /admin. Like that? Is that what you said? Localhost pound stock dot whatever .net /admin. Doesn't seem to work. I mean, I can give it a port as well, just to make sure they're on the same page here. Yeah. Expected URL at localhost admin /expected parameter. Hey, Ricky, how's it going? Let's try that. So let's go take this, chuck that in there. What, at localhost /admin. And then all of the expected parameters. That's a good shout. I like that. The funny thing is, though, that should be fine actually. Polite ID. Yeah, so that's right, isn't it? But it's not. Didn't we get this working a second ago? I swear. Or was that on the previous challenge? It might have been the previous challenge. Let's change that to that. Could not connect to the external URL. So that's presumably because that's 8080, right? Missing parameter. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. I think hash has to be encrypted. Do you know what? You're probably right. Missing parameter. Why would that be a missing parameter? Is that what you're thinking? Yeah. Usually you do decode to URL, or maybe we need W and go W. We can try it again. I'm up for all ideas right now. It did not. We have port 8080 at the end because that's the path that it's expecting. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of ideas as well. I might actually check the solution on this one. So, localhost, then we got the pound sign, the whatever it is, the hash, the comment. It's not a comment, but I call it a comment. And then we have, if we do an at there, right? Cannot connect to the external start. That's obvious because that's not how that would work. Ricky said maybe add the expected param to the URL before the pound. The expected parameter. What are you saying? So in which way? Have localhost first or localhost after the known URL? So if I did slash like that, but instead of that we do something like that. Is that what you mean? I don't imagine that would work because it would treat this as like an identifier. Like it's looking for that ID on the page. What if we do something like that? I mean, I really don't think that's going to work. No. Right, I'm happy to look at the solution at this point. Expected URL 8080. Yeah, but if you think about that, it's the same as doing something like. Let's put this. So what was it? Expected URL port 8080 slash expected param value slash localhost slash admin. Right, so if we break that down, we've got the path, we've got the parameters, and this is the same as doing like contact or something. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. So that's just going to be treated as an ID on the page that it will jump to. So I don't think that will work. I mean, yeah, I can try it. Expected URL, then parameters, then slash admin. But I'm trying. In fact, I think I did try it. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what? Unless anybody has any objections, I think we should have a little ganders at the solution. Anybody object to the solution? Yeah. The thing is, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the input. I just don't think it's a URL parsing issue as such. I think it's. Are we on the last one? No, that's XXA. Okay. This is whitelist. Let's just have a look at the description again. To solve the lab, change the stock URL to access the admin interface at localhost/admin and delete the user Carlos. The developer has deployed an anti-SSRF defense you'll need to bypass. It's not a 302 redirect issue because that was in the previous test and we don't have any redirect issues. We don't have any way of calling external URLs because no, we can't because they didn't allow that. What else can we do? the @ symbol didn't work. Right? No, okay. But it also didn't work here, even with all of that. No. It didn't work with the backslash, although the backslash should have been just before that. Backslash should be there. No, okay, so it didn't work with a pound symbol either. No, if that works, I'll be pissed off. No. Yeah, one of those ideas should have worked. I agree. I think... pretty sure we kind of lost the game while we were trying to update the payload. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, let's click the solution. So, visit a product, check stock, change the parameters, observe the application is passing URL. And, yeah, which it does because it gives us an error. Change URL to username at stock and observe this is accepted, indicating the URL indicating that your URL parser supports embedded credentials. Fine. Did we I'm almost certain we tried this. This is exact. Right. If this expects the admin/delete part of the URL to actually be present, I'm going to be pissed off. So we did try this. I'm almost certain we did. Right? And if I'm wrong, let me know that because that needs to be deleted now. Because that's just... Alright, so that's /admin, right? Because... Right, I think... Yeah, I we actually did try this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. We probably fucked something up along the way trying to mash things together. I think I'm almost certain we tried this because I remember you saying about the URL encoding and then WRL encoding it, and I'm pretty sure we tried exactly this. Obviously something fucked up. Maybe we didn't include the app. Maybe we just did something like this and whatever. But yeah, whatever. Okay, we were so close. So close. I'll take your opinion on that, mate. I like that. Alright, cool. So all we need to do now is grab, delete Carlos. Or in fairness, maybe we add a different URL. But then what happens if you just don't give that? Will that throw an error? So it doesn't throw an error. So yeah, we must have done something slightly wrong. But if we do that and we follow, fuck's sake, we follow the redirection. Go back over here, over. Where the fuck is it? Did I? What? Okay. Yeah, we solved the lab. Awesome. Okay, I take it. I take it. I mean, it might be port 80. It might have been port 80. Yeah, you're right. I was trying port 8080. I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it? Can't win. Expert Labs, fair play. I tried one once and gave up. Must have more patience than me. It's not about having patience. I mean, it is about having patience, but it's also just fucking around as well. Like I said earlier, I only jumped on for a small stream. I'm gonna do this last SSRF one, hopefully without any issues. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is indeed. Yeah, I only jumped on because the kids went to bed, my wife's out, and I thought, fuck it, let's just jump on and have a bit of fun. So let's do this last one. The site analytics software which fetches the URL specified in a referrer header when a product page is loaded. Okay, so same as one of the previous ones. Why does it do this? Why do you not just open a new tab? To solve the lab, you must use the functionality to perform a blind SSRF attack against the internal server, whatever. In the blind attack, use a shell shock payload against the internal server to exfiltrate the name of the... That's not an issue, except I don't have... weird. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Except I don't have a collaborator server. So why am I being stupid here? I swear you used to be able to get collaborator on public on the community editions. Yeah, Fisty. So one of the things I wanted to do in my YouTube video thing is start doing all of the labs. Yeah, sorry, I was just reading my messages here. So, hi Ryan, for a start. I can't use Interact SH because I doubt it will reach out to them. So I was going to use Swins, which is one of Nan's code things. But if you request anything to it, it doesn't actually load, I don't think. Oh, I've moved that across, go there. Oh, it's refer, isn't it? Fuck off. Receive URL. So if we go and turn intercept back on, and we go into here and in the referrer, change it to that, right? Which is basically the same as an interact SH. It won't reach it, so it will just block it. So it needs to be. It needs to be a community. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat and talk. It needs to be a collaborator server. What I was saying is, yeah, the collaborator client thing here is only for pro versions, which I swear it wasn't. I can give you a collab URL if you want. Yeah, man, if you can, that'd be great. Chuck it into chat or DM me or something. That'd be ideal. Can I just tell Nightbot not to be a twat? Yeah, there you go. I just timed out. Send it again. See what happens. Yeah, nice. Fuck Nightbot. Sweet. Thanks, mate. Let's try that then. Cool. So we want to. That's fine. I'll add them back in. Let's take note of that. Dot and dot. Let's just add HTTP. Oh, fuck off. Intercept and send to repeater. And go down to here, chuck that in there. Right, so for all intents and purposes, you should have got a hit now, yeah? Got it. Sweet. Okay. So we need to send a blind SSRF attack against the internal server. That. Right. So we can do something like... Let's have a look actually. Shell shock payloads. Payloads. Nope, not going to read that. Collection of shell shock pox. I want to do pretty much this actually, I think. Right? Am I right? Am I right? So let's just say that, but instead of this, I want to do curl -k because we ignore the thing. And you should be able to receive everything. Everything under that URL, and we want to get the OS user. So let's just do who am I? Right? Am I right in doing that? It might not work. Did that work? If it worked, I'll be happy. I'll take the win there. No, okay, fair enough. Well, so the URL, it's pass right. So to solve the lab, you have to use the blind SRF functionality. Right, yeah, of course. So we need to use the blind SRF functionality. which is in the referrer header. So this referrer header needs to be a blind SSRF, right? So we've got that. Referrer is the place where you need to have the SSRF. Yeah. I was just trying. So that's the SSRF. Why has my brain stopped working? It's possibly the like hour-long stream that's killed my brain. So to perform, then we use it to perform an internal against the internal server. On way to port 8080. So I use the. So let me just have a think about this. My brain's gone now. So we have a SSRF in the referrer header, right? But it's blind, so we can't get anything from it. Which means, so even if I pointed that at the collaborator URL, it doesn't help us because there's nothing back from it. But if I point just the 192.168. whatever range, it's not going to find anything anyway because it's blind and I wouldn't know which one's right. From my understanding, we need two variable, one for SSRF, which is... Oh, is that what it's saying? I was under the impression that the server itself, like the one that we're hitting here, was going to be vulnerable to shell shock. In which case, we could, like you say, you can use the user agent, right? Yeah. So we're not going to get anything back from this, though, are we? Because there's no, we're not going to get. Right. For example, let's just curl your slash blah, right? So just as a test, if that works, you should get a hit on slash blah. I think. If you get a slash blah, I'll be happy. You got it. Yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. All right, so that makes a bit more sense. So, yeah, no worries, Ricky. Thanks for joining, mate. Take it easy. Oh, my phone's about to die as well. Look at that. Happy days. 5% battery. Oh, shit. Sheet loads of requests. Sheet loads? All right, well, presumably it's just because it keeps going on. So, I mean, what happens if I just do like, who am I? Dot that, right? So that will give you. But then what's the point of the server-side request forgery there? In the blind attack, use a shell shock payload to against the internal server to check the username. Right, well, and then I just hit the... No, blah, didn't hit. Ah, shit, okay. Right. That sucks. Oh, fuck. Okay. Perhaps you have to use the SSRF to do a shell shock attack on something internal. So that was my thought, right, Geordie? But how do you control that? So the only thing you could do is literally like... whatever. I mean, you could just do whatever here, but you can't control anything within that URL. Referrer is vulnerable to SSRF, right? So we can scan the whole network with a shell shock payload. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Clear that. So That actually makes a lot of sense. So what you're saying is I do 192.168.0 dot. Oh. I know it takes forever to do. So how do you set a user agent in this? Luckily, actually, it's a get now. So we can just do dot get, and we can change this to that slash product ID. Yep, that. And then I'm gonna guess it's like user agent equals something, right? Am I right? Of course, I presume the backend can also copy user agent to the new request. We shouldn't need to. So if we do the same thing that we've got here, assuming it's vulnerable to shell shock on that referrer host, we can do a who am I to your burp collaborator. They'll then get the username of the user of the running service, and then it will show us, right? So in fact, instead of doing this, I'm not entirely sure whether that actually works. We could just do slash who am I think. Do something like that. Is that how you do user agent in... fuck. Just gonna have to escape these. Where's the other one? There. Yep. Okay. That's right, isn't it? And then I mean, it doesn't actually matter. We don't need to print these. We just do print. Yeah, that'll do. Mate, I really like CodePilot until it starts fucking up with what you're actually trying to do. Yeah. Let's just run that and see what happens. Syntax error. Return. Let's go to that. Syntax error return. Am I forgetting something over here? I fucking hate Windows, man. Right, word wrap. So user agent. There's no other quote, right? It's just that one. 2 seconds, I'm just going to check my phone on charge. At least that way, I can still read chat. Missing close bracket on print. Good spot. Yeah, nice one. Request got unexpected user agent. Oh, okay, so it's not user agent. Python request set user agent. Sending a user agent in requests. Oh, it's headers. Right, okay. I assumed you could just chuck it in as a parameter, but I guess not. And send that. Nope. Okay. No schema. No invalid URL. Yeah. Okay. Is that HTTPS or is that HTTP? HTTPS. Cool. Oh wow, that is not what I meant. 192.168.0.0. There we go. Try again until I succeed. Am I right in doing this though? Right. So. Oh wait. What am I missing? I'm missing a referrer header here. But that doesn't matter for a minute, does it? I don't think the referrer header actually matters. Not until we get the. Well, we don't need the referrer header until we get the username, right? It's only once we get the username we need to send that to the. See, I think I'm misunderstanding the challenge then, because I'm under the assumption, right, that once we have the username from here, we can then use the referrer header after we've got the username to then send it to the. But collaborator in the blind attack, use shell shock payload against the internal server to exfiltrate there. I'm not doing anything with the IP. Oh, fucking, you're right, mate. You are right. Oh, yes. Blech. Blech. That's what I feel like. Headers. Alright, so let's do a referrer. Come after it, yeah. Thank you, mate. Right, so even if we're... Oh, wait, wasn't there a port as well? Wasn't it port 8080? Yeah, it was. Port 8080. But that's still... Referrer header, biggest type on it. Yeah, mate, I fucking hate the spelling of referrer header. So what we're doing here is we're getting the... We're doing shell shock. Oh, this hurts my head. We're doing a shell shock on the user agent. Which will be executed on whatever host that is. Yeah, no, okay, right. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Hey, Bell Bear BB. Hi. Right, whilst that's running, I'm going to go grab a quick drink. Right, I'm back. Did we just use curl for the shell shock payload? Yes, we did. Was that a good thing? Did you get it? Nothing hit. Nothing at all. What a massive pain. Right, so I mean, should it be the full path then? So if I go into... Fuck off, Windows Store. Maybe internal machines don't have curl. Yeah, that... Well, they might not have curl. They might have wget. They might have anything. Is it user bin curl? Or the user... I imagine it's user bin curl, isn't it? Was it just bin curl? I don't know. Let's try typing ping or curl just to trigger the DNS request. Yeah. Let's try that then. I think it needs to be full path as well. So if anybody's running Linux, can you just do a which ping or which curl or something and just let me know the path? I mean, I do have VMs that I can just run. That one will do. Let's try this one. Give it 3 hours to load because I don't give it enough resources. Since Tiger has shell shock, I presume it's an old network device. Yeah, presumably. And usually have user bin curls correct. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. And usually have BusyBox OS with very limited tools. Yeah, no, you're right. So if that didn't trigger anything, we can try ping. Oh wait, no, that's... Am I retarded? Slightly. Cool, let's just try that. Dash K. God damn it! Do you know what? It's late, right? I just. Yeah, I have no excuses. Hopefully you'll get something. I don't know how long that's gonna. Isn't that gonna infinitely ping as well? Because I didn't give it a dash C. Who am? Yeah, that's fine. I don't. At the moment, I don't care about the who am I. I just want to get something to you. I mean, presumably you should only get like 1 or 2 hits from this. Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, I'm happy to do that. We can try that. Just, you know, at the moment, I just want to see a DNS record, or you know, a DNS lookup. So failing ping. I mean, again, we need the full. I believe we need the full path of ping. Oh god, what is my username for this? It turns out I'm super secret, and I don't change the default password. Which ping? User bin ping. Cool. Close that. So let's try that as well. So my colleague has just said he recommends wrapping this in single quotes rather than double. I don't think that's going to matter for the reason you say, because it's not going to be interpreted by Linux at this stage. It's going to be interpreted by Linux when when this bit gets executed. Yeah, that is a good shout. Let me just... Let me know if you're getting it. I mean, I'm getting requests timed out, but it could be a sort of firewall or something issue. Got it. Okay, sweet. Now you know my IP. Now you know my NordVPN IP. Right, so that should kind of work. And I'm just going to do 1. That's all we need. So ping isn't hitting you. Now, I think this is a really overly complicated payload here, right? Because if I remember shell shock, it wasn't actually that complicated. So it's quite possible my shell shock simple payload. DNS triggered, it's all working. DNS triggered, it's all working as in my ping worked, or you actually got a... Yeah, okay. Because it really shouldn't be this difficult, right? If I remember rightly, shell shock, yeah, was super simple like this. My ping, yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, I thought you. That's what you meant. That's not it. So okay, let's. Why would we echo test afterwards? Bash-c. Again, bash should probably be a full path. Okay, let's try that. So my mate Ryan has just sent me something. Let's just try this. So we got that. I mean, bin bash Johnny. Yeah, let's do it. No, bin bash. Nope. Ping -c 1. Fuck! I just lost the collaborate URL. I have no idea what you just said, Cyper. But welcome into the chat. Let's find this URL again. There he is. Beautiful. So let's put that in there. Right, and then that is who am I? Right, does that look more like it? Right, so you've got... Yeah, I mean, that looks right to me. Cheers, Ryan. Hope this works. New one here. Oh, okay, let me just try this one quickly, and then I will try your new one. I feel like that should work, really. Where's your new one? I mean, let me know if you do get anything from that. Oh, see, this is what I don't fucking like about. Right, dot, and then go away. Like, GitHub's Copilot is awesome. Like, it really does speed up development. But when you're trying to just do something simple, it just annoys me. I set my my poll interval to like 1, and then I click poll now, and then wait for it to come in. I'm pretty impatient with mine. Oh, come on, this has got to work, right? I don't see why this isn't working. The only thing that could be different again is ping, which is user bin ping. Was it user bin ping? Yeah, user bin ping. And what was the other one we were using? There's my code. Ping and bin bash. Gotta keep spamming that button. Yeah, boy. Bin bash ping. Yeah, so that is everything that I think I need. Right, so it's user bin ping. Then the stuff and things. Fuck off. Go away, and this simple shell shock payload. Right. Payloads all the things. Shell shock. That should give us something. Right, there we go. So user agent is, yeah, it's like really simple. That's exactly what we've got. We've got, I mean, so if we just do foo, right? So foo is not defined anywhere, so it's just a function. And then we close it, and then we do whatever we want to do. Yeah. Is there a new line after book club payload? No, that's just the word wrap. So if I turn the word wrap off, you can see it's not. I just hate scrolling. Right. I'm gonna guess that we're on the right track. I'm just gonna guess there's something wrong with a payload, my code, or yeah, that's pretty much the only two things I can think of. Can we just print the response and yeah, no, that's a good shout. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's just do r.content. So they're doing something. I mean, they've reached out to something. Let's just do and code is equal to that. Status code, and we'll just get rid of the body because we don't need that. See, that's weird because we're getting 200 on everything, right? And yeah, no, but yeah, we should be because it's the same page. It's the same page. But we're doing a user agent. Man, I feel like I'm being really dumb now. So we're using the user agent to perform the shell shock. To grab the who am I? That was the other command I was looking for. Which who am I? User bin who am I? Cool. User bin who am I? What the fuck have I done here? Don't comment out. On that one more time. I mean, the ping itself on the what about if we don't have ping at all? I mean, ping on itself on the downside. I mean, it is definitely possible. But again, what else do you want to use? Curl, wget. I mean, ns lookup. Yeah, we can try ns lookup. Again, let's just go in here and just double check ns lookup. User bin ns lookup. Okay. User bin ns lookup. We don't need that. Does that look good? Maybe we can give a try. 2 ... Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of. Just trying to think of like tools that we can use. You've got ns lookup. You've got dig. You've got curl, wget, ping. We haven't tried wget yet, so it might work. I just want something to happen. I just want, like, even if this isn't the correct path, I want something to happen from this. I am actually, yeah, I am. Okay, so I am fucking adding them into the requests, aren't I? That'd have been annoying. So assuming that doesn't work, I'm gonna wait for a second until you say you don't have the. You didn't get it. But let's try wget. Again, I'm just gonna double check for my own sanity. Yeah, I thought it would be. Come on, let's just see some nice responses here. Get something going. It's a shame I don't have my own collab server. I mean, don't me wrong, MD. I say I appreciate all the help you're given, but obviously it's just for streaming. It would be nice to have my own. I think maybe I'll either buy my own license for my personal use, or see if my work can give me one or something, or I might just steal Geordie's. Right, did you get anything from that one? Oh wait, I don't think it actually matters. But wget / no, it's not even a HTTPS one, so it should be fine. Oh no. I was going to steal your burp key. I don't even know if you have a burp key, but if you do, I'll steal it. Is there a mistake in the shell shock payload? There might well be, mate. Maybe. To me, that looks right. I've had a look at a couple of other ones. So this one here, for example, is user agent. I mean, it's not as something as simple as it's actually checking. Is it case sensitive? Is it case sensitive? I'll tell you what, I'll be really pissed off if it's case sensitive. It must be after. Where is the colon? No, I didn't think it was case sensitive. So, the colon can be replaced by anything. So, foo or whatever you want. The colon is just a placeholder function name, as far as I understand it. I've changed it back to colon anyway. So once this runs, let's run it again. I should have written this in Go. Could have made it been a lot quicker. Do we even need bash? So probably not. Do you know what? That's a good point. If it's running something like BusyBox, it probably won't have bash. It'll have normal shell. That's a good point. Let's change this back to ping. Right. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, it might just actually have the normal shell. And if that works, I'm gonna be so pissed off. It's always these little things, isn't it? Like I'm certain we're on the right track. Like there's no sort of doubt that this is what we have to do, but it's just figuring out exactly what's expected. Try and look up. So I mean, what I could do, instead of rewriting everything, what can we do here? Payloads equals, then we just do that, and then we do another one, and instead of ping, we can just do ns lookup. Is ping working with HTTP? Fuck, no, it's not. Man, see, this one I've done this so many times now. Thanks, mate. I appreciate the appreciate the spotting there. Same with ns lookup. Ns lookup does not need HTTP. And we can try wget, and we can try curl, and we can try anything else. And let's look up and shut down now. I mean, I'd really laugh if if shut down now worked. I mean, we can try it. Shut down -h now. Fuck it, let's try it. And then we can do for payload in payloads. We can do payload. I don't care. No, I do care because I'm going to need it, aren't I? Payload is That's and the payload can go there. And this is payload, right? Again, my Python sucks, so if I'm doing something wrong, do let me know. But I think that's right, isn't it? Is that right? I mean, if it's not, let's try it. Yeah, cool. Actually, knowing the payload doesn't actually matter, does it? Because it's not going to tell me whether it's right or wrong. So that was kind of irrelevant. But hey, we'll run it. We'll see what it does. See how it goes. I'm really hoping one of these works. I'm really hoping one of these works. I mean, the next option, I think, is to get rid of these just in case that's screwing something up. 256 and 5, yeah. 5 payloads? Yep. Yep, that would be right. It's going to take forever, isn't it? We can add is multi-threading going to help with payload thingies, network connections? I mean, I suppose it would because it would run more than one at a time. Don't we need to... Ah, fuck's sake. Why? Why does it not tell me? Why is it not error at that? I take it that's what you meant. Yeah, okay. Was I getting errors? Was I just ignoring errors? No, that looked right. Okay. Yeah, you were right. We definitely needed that. don't man. Alright, I'll do it. Let me just go back because that's probably easier. Payload. And then just add these in at the end. Ah, I swear to God. Swear to fucking God. You'd think that, you know, I mean, I do this as a day job. I should be good. I should be good at this. Let's just see. Anyway, where was the music, man? I was going to put on some music, wasn't I? Let's just open a not thingy window. Let's get some lo-fi hip-hop. In fact, you know, I'm gonna put this on YouTube anyway. So, does anybody have any music requests? Struggling some lo-fi for a second, but
hi, I'm Cliff, founder of Speechify. What is Speechify? Well, you give us stuff you need to read, and we read it to you instantly.
Wait, is there sound? Just turns out my headphones died and I couldn't hear it. Is there sound?
Powering on.
Oh,
Mic
fuck.
on.
Yeah, there is. Okay, shit. That was loud. Yeah, what's the stream levels like? That's probably really loud for you. Let's chug that right down. Yeah, sorry, man. Didn't expect that. Let me know if it's still too loud or if it's better. Sorry, Phoebe. Yeah, I didn't quite expect that. Instructions unclear. Ears exploded. Yeah, apparently I've had my headphones on for forever. Control C. Control C. I don't want to Control C. Don't make me Control... Okay, it's finished anyway. We need full bath. Alright. I think I've already added that in, so bam. Who am I? And ping. Yep. Cool. So run it again. You never get any rears back now, mate. It's done. You're not allowed it. I really want one of these to work. If these don't work, I mean, my wife's going to be home soon, so if these don't work, I'm going to look at the solutions. See you later, Ryan, mate. Have a good one. Let's just hope they work. Yeah. So anyway, how is everyone else's evening? What's everyone else been up to? I appreciate you spending your time with me. I'd be really pissed off at if it just said solution found. Poll now. Do it. Poll all the things. Oh wait, do you know what? I just realised that this is probably really small for you. There you go. Not that it makes any difference. It's just a little bit of code, a little bit of sort of debug information. But we're at around 120 out, 121, right? Something like that. Well, so you say about lucky numbers. The previous, where's Burp? There. One of the previous challenges. What? Oh, that's better. One of the previous challenges was like 200 and something. Where are we? $205. So I mean, it could be still 205, but we've gone past 205 now. Oh yeah, 217 is just done. Do a poll. Do a poll. Right, well, if that... do you know what? Do you know what would be really funny if the fucking box was down because it's done the shutdown -H? Hold up. Let's just remove that payload, actually. Just in case that actually happens. Can we have a fun look at the pi code? Yeah, of course. Where is it? Here. Do you know, I'm kind of worried that... Oh, sorry, I've just opened that. I'm kind of worried that we did shut it down. That... I mean, that could have made sense. Oh, man. I'm sorry, I'm going to steal your Pygo for a second. Who am I's full path? Yeah, who am I's full path? Is there any way of in fact, let me just check that. That does not make it any more readable. I want to sort of restart this box, but I don't know if I can. Right, so yeah, that should be fine. So wget and curl shouldn't actually need the HTTP things because I'm pretty sure they work without it. But let's just, for argument's sake, do /user equals that, right? I mean, alternatively, I could change this for backticks and hope for the best. I don't think it's going to make any difference. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. Again, shouldn't make any difference though. Let's run that one more time. Run that one more time. And failing that again, do I need? No, I shouldn't need anything around that. No, I probably do actually. Kill that. So just put that in quotes. Put that in quotes. Because that should still work. What was I going to say here? I was going to do something. What? We have to switch loops? What? What? Why are we missing lots of combinations? Oh, fuck. So for every IP in the range, we're then running the payload over it, right? Outer loop has to be payloads, and the loop has to be... I don't think it matters, does it? Why don't you just auto-correct me? What, like that? I don't think it matters. Oh, you can do it that way, I think. I don't think it matters. So for every one of them, it's going to loop over 255 IPs. So when we look at this page, it also does the... Hold the fuck up. Against its performance. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, that's all good, man. I appreciate the input. This is driving me mad. So what have we got? So I mean, I can obviously do you know what, for argument's sake, we can do that. That. I know it's now like 6 payloads, but I'm really getting pissed off now. I mean, this actually works a little bit better. So if you keep an eye on it, you should be able to tell me when it comes in. So we know this is doing ping at the moment. So if you get it now, we know it's ping. If you get it in a second after this loads done, we know it's whatever the next one is. And let's look up. So yeah, I mean, in that respect, I suppose it's slightly better. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. If we can't figure it out, I'm going to I'm just going to go and look at the solution. What do you guys reckon? Solution or keep poking at it? I'm kind of hoping the solution actually gives us the full payload, and we can compare what we've done wrong with it. Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I think what we're doing is correct. Like, not necessarily the exact thing that we're doing, but we're along the right lines. We're probably missing a command, you know, like like an NS lookup command or something that we've just not covered or we've not thought of, or the way that we're doing it is slightly wrong. I'll let this run. we'll let this run, and if this doesn't pick anything up, mate, and then we'll just check the solution. So I think it was this wget. Yeah, so this is the second to last one anyway. So we're almost there. Mantis fuzzy lop. Yeah, unfortunately, like AFL doesn't work on this sort of thing. Come on, just. I mean, you can try, mate. I'm actually going to go pick up a new microphone tomorrow. I don't know how this one sounds, but I think I'm going to get a new one. I don't know what to get. I'm torn between the Blue Yeti and the HyperX mic. I can't remember what it was called. This one here, HyperX Quadcast. So they both do what I want. I want it so you can't hear the clickety clackety all the time. I know actually I can probably change it in Streamlabs slightly, but yeah. So because it's got cardioid mode. Are they any good? Well, what do you use now? It's really good. All right, cool. Yeah, I might get it one. So the only reason I didn't want to get the so I was actually leaning more towards the. Oh, so funny enough, I forgot the Samsung, whatever it is, however you pronounce that. 2 seconds. Let me show you. I don't know what it's called, but I know what it is. This one here, but it's not shiny. It's dull. Yeah, and to be honest, I have no quarrels with it. For what it is, it's actually a really good microphone. It folds away, which I'd never do because it's on a stand anyway. It's on a boom arm. But yeah, for a little USB mic, it's great. It's not bad at all. I could have had it black. So what do you say? You got the G-Pack, this one here. Is that a USB mic as well? Or is it? Yeah, it is, yeah. I mean, if it's much better than the HyperX, I might get it, because the price range is only about 50 quid difference, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, so the obviously on here, like you can see on the front, right, loads. The mute button's this, but that's fine. But when I want to go and turn it off, I have to like grab the microphone and start fiddling with it. But yeah, no, I might have a look at this. Anyway, did you get any hits from the collaborator? For fuck's sake. Alright, I'm just gonna look at the solution. I think we're pretty much there. I think we've just missed something. And let's look up, mate. Look, we did this! Use the burp collaborator to generate a URL. Yeah. Oh, okay, so first of all, observe the page you load. It triggers a HTTP in the refer out. Yep. Observe that the HTTP interaction contains your user agent string. Yeah. Yeah, we did that. Mate, we fucking did all of this. I swear to God, we did all of this. Right, so let me use your exact payload here. Let's just comment all these out. Right, we fucking did this, man. Right. Well, the space in the payload, yeah, so I kind of thought that, but Right. So let's put that to the test, right? We can go into Kali. I mean, super secret password. Right. So if we do ls, right? So you can see, and we can do ns lookup google.com, right? And it works. So you don't need the spaces in there. Obviously, you can have the spaces in there if you want. I mean, you could have fucking hundreds of spaces in there if you want. Doesn't matter. So that's annoying. If that's the solution, I'll be really annoyed because that's not realistic. So let's run that one. If this works, if this works, if this works, I refuse to buy burp again. Oh, you can get fucked, man. Really? Really? Man. Okay, so let's just finish the challenge then, yeah? We're gonna assume that it was fine. Right, okay, actually, for argument's sake, now, I want to do that. And let's do spaces in here. Not there. But after that, and then after that, right. So let's copy that and replace these payloads with that, right? Right. I swear to God. I just closed it. Right, so now... Oh, yeah, I probably should have installed Python. So now if I run this, you should be getting lots of hits now. No, because we used... see, you can see it here. We've actually used it as well. So we used backticks and whatever substitution thing that's called. So in fact, I didn't even use backticks for these. I purposefully sort of duplicated them rather than running them separately. So now you should be getting lots of hits. Are you getting lots of hits? What the fuck is going on? Is it the fact that Who Am I in here has the full path? Oh no. Right, so we could just do Who Am I like that, right? Oh, I mean, true. If you can give me a new one, you got it. You got it. One more ping. Okay, well, did the ping give you the username? Oh man, I'm done with this. Crazy. Okay, so let me just grab that from chat quickly. We don't... Ah, fuck, that's a good point. We don't know the IP, do we? The username is that. No longer need them. That is such a stupid solution. I'm really annoyed at that. But hey, let's not let it get to me. Let's not. So what do we need to do then? We've got the... Then we need to do an SSRF to do what exactly? Now we've got the... Oh, wrong one. We need in the blind the user shell shock to get the name of the OS user. So what now? So to solve the lab, use this functionality to perform an SSRF attack against the internal server on port 88. But surely we have done that, right? Oh wait, submit solution. I need to just add that, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I was confused why. Yeah, I was confused why it wasn't just solving the lab. The difference is literally the spaces. However, the like I showed you, the spaces don't actually matter. So if Portswigger happen to watch this, go fuck yourselves and fix your shit. But I love you, really. Yeah, I don't have any idea why that didn't work. That should definitely have worked. But anyway, that was fun. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Kind of thoroughly enjoyed that. So what's left to do? I think that was the last SSRF one, wasn't it? Website Academy, all labs. Funnily enough, we're going over SSRF tomorrow in our proper stream. So that should be fun. At least tomorrow, if we have any issues, I can just say, yeah, no, I know how to do it. I've solved it. Yeah, fun times. Yeah, no, I appreciate all the help there, MDI. I'm actually going to leave as well. So thanks everyone for joining. Have an awesome evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully see you tomorrow anyway. Take it easy, everyone.